Boom, we in the building, man. Top Flight TV, Mr. Top Flight Films.
Like no other top flight.
We in the building with Snoop like no other. What it do, bro?
What it is, man.
What's going on, man?
You know, we coolin', man. Keeping it moving, working.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else we got with you today, man? Y'all introduce yourself.
OMW Loso, yo.
You feel me? G for B, Gold Project.
Yeah, OMW, Loso, G for B, Cruddy. You know the guys, other artists, the artists as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, so look, man, we gonna go ahead and start from the top, dog. Where you from?
From West Baltimore, Park Heights, 31215.
Okay.
I over there at Oatley, Pembridge,
Yeah.
Pimlico Road.
Yeah. So for the people that don't know, man, tell me what that was like growing up in Baltimore.
Man, well, first of all, we over there by the Preakness where they do the horse races at. So a lot of people that don't know nothing about Park Heights or West Baltimore, that's where they do the Preakness at, where we from for real. And I mean, that was a rough life growing up, real fun and real crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What age you start getting into music?
Let's say like 14. With the freestyling, was doing the freestyle thing in the cypher. We put a beat on, get a rapping. We looked up to people like Lil Wayne and Cassidy.
You took my next question too. So
we wanted the metaphoric bars, and we was nice with it. Me and my little squad, me and my cousin Tata, rest in peace Tata.
Yeah. So Lil Wayne, you said Lil Wayne and Cassidy.
Yeah, we was trying to keep up with them on the bars.
Okay.
Cause they real metaphoric, and they really be doing that.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt.
Forgot about Jada.
Jada?
Oh, Jada Kiss?
I can't out Jada too.
Okay.
You right. Yeah. Shout out to Jada, because Jada hit a nigga up. Shout out to Jada.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. So you just, when you start taking it serious, when you start taking the music serious?
Yeah, like 2015, I linked up with the Longwood and Dukeland niggas, the Shad Gang niggas. That's Roddy Rex, Tato, YGG, Lil Stacks, Yanni Cash. Who else? Man, Twan, OD Twan, rest in peace to Twan, rest in peace to Dirty. Like them cats for real, we linked up. I was doing all rap thing for real. And I started getting the buzz. I dropped a song called Jug, and that bitch went up. Like, people was walking up to me, like, trying to take pictures, booking me for shows. Followers went up past 10K. Like, that's when I started taking it serious, though.
Man, tell me about the song. I remember the song back in the day. It was one of my favorite local joints, man. Talk about that. How did that song come to be, man?
The Jug?
Yeah.
That's funny. Shit, I was in them mountains in one of them trap houses, was listening to a beat. Like, I was coming up with songs. I was nice like that. I don't be missing like that when I make songs. But I'm just walking around listening to the beat. Came up. All I know is Jug. Jug, jump up, go get. That's what it stands for. So it was already that. I'm like, that's what I do. All I know is Jug. Like, that's all I know, bro. I told my mans, like, yo, you should hop on here with me. You drop that joint. I ain't even know nothing about marketing or nothing back then, for real. But the whole time I had it. I had the recipe. Like, I was pushing. I was in the ears. I was adding people. I'm liking their stuff. Like, everybody, I'm interacting with them, so they becoming fans. So they seeing the music. And then my man had his own fan base, too. So we just went up, for real. Like, but yeah, I made that joint off the top, just listening to the beat, walking around.
Yeah. So is that joint still available to stream?
Oh yeah, it's definitely out. I'm trying to bring that song back, for real.
Yeah.
That's the recipe. Like, I'm one of the first people in Baltimore to have people dancing to their song. Like, and posting videos, like how TikTok is. Like, but period, though. Ain't want nobody else but probably Lil Scooter that had people dancing to a song back then at that time.
So what made you do that type of marketing, man? Is that something you seen online? Like, man, let me go ahead and try my hat on that. Putting your song out there and then having other people react to it and doing videos to it.
Oh, I was already like on the internet, so like my Facebook was full back then. Like, I always was in the mix. Like, we come from like dancing in Baltimore, and I come from the block, all that. So like, I know people. Like, I got a lot of male friends and a lot of female friends and fans. I already had that, like, just as a person. So when it went from like MySpace to Facebook to Instagram, my Instagram was already up there like that, for real. So me posting stuff, people was already supporting it. I ain't had nothing going on besides doing the HVAC. Like, nobody wanted pushing that on the internet. But like, so as soon as I started dropping music, they was tuned in. They was with it. And I dropped Jug, so I really messed them up with the Jug shit. I wasn't dropping the freestyles and stuff I was doing in the little studio shit I was doing before Jug. And I ain't take it serious, like I said. I done did talent shows and all that, but I ain't really care about that for real.
Yeah. So boom, you dropped a big single, man. It made a big splash in the area, man. Did y'all decide not to push it, or how that go? Y'all just let it rock out, or?
And honestly, like it did its thing for months. Like I said, we did shows and all that. We linked up with some of Baltimore's hottest rappers and all that doing that shit. We did it for a minute.
Yeah.
But back then I had went to jail. And when I went to jail, like my passion for doing rap, it changed. That song was floating, but I really wasn't coming up with the next banger or trying to get no management or saying where I can really go at. I wasn't even getting paid. I'm going to shows for free. I had to learn the game, so I'm kind of glad that happened for real. But that's what happened though. Like I stopped rapping a little bit. I wasn't really taking it serious no more. People done died. A couple other people went to jail. Like it just changed for real. The whole everything changed.
Yeah. So man, you just said something about the recipe, man. When you got a song, right? You got a hot single, and this is in particularly for like the local artists. You got a hot song, something you believe in. What do you feel in your perspective? What's the recipe, dog?
Like pushing your music?
Yeah.
Me personally, like I said, you gotta interact with them people. Like if you got social media, hit everybody up, send everybody your stuff. They ain't God watch you. Don't press them, just let them see it, put it in front of them. You got a couple dollars, pay them ads, do them ads, run them campaigns. Like start a Facebook ad campaign, run that shit for a month if you got it. If you broke, go on Instagram and run an ad. They're gonna let you go in the hole. You might run it up to like 500 or 1,000. Like they're gonna let you do that. You're gonna own, but they gonna do that for you. Like you gotta push yourself. And you gotta get out here on foot too, the old school way, hand to hand. Talking about get some cards, get some flyers, even some CDs, or get the scan code. You gotta pass some joints out, go to the parties, go to the events. Like you gotta put in that leg work. That's something I ain't been hitting them heavy on. Like making sure I hit the events and pass out this and that. But I be spending that money though. I'm on that marketing right now. But I definitely want to get on that, on the foot, go to New York, hit the town, go to this town, hit that. You know, I'm on that. Like we about to start doing that. Atlanta, all that. We gotta go there and see the people. But that's my take on the marketing though. You gotta reach out. Definitely reach out to all your people. Reach out to all your family, all your friends, all the niggas that's on you or the females that's on you. Depends on who you are. Like reach out to everybody. Reach out to your mama, your auntie. You're gonna get some support you never seen. And that's another thing. You're gonna get supported by people that don't even know you, that never been in the same town as you. The people closer to you, they probably ain't gonna support you. It's crazy out here.
Why you think that is, man? It's interesting, right? Even you know, with you pushing any type of brand, you know, I noticed the same thing, man. The people that support you the most are strangers. What do you think the psychological? What do you think the psychology is behind that?
It's a dog eat dog world,
Man.
They want to make it first. Or they don't want to see you with that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if it's not your circle of people, if they not dick riding already, or they ain't like a fan of you, they hate when they see that type of stuff. And then everybody like ain't your kind of people. Everybody can't relate to your music. Like no one person is alike. So it's really a hard game. They act like it's easy, but it's not easy to drop music and be like, oh yeah, support this, like this. Y'all should share me. Y'all should pay attention because I'm from y'all city or I'm from y'all neighborhood or I'm in y'all family. But it be deeper than that. People really don't care. That's what it come down to. Why do they care? If they ain't making no money off it, they not getting hella followers. They not getting no shows. They ain't got them bars. They don't got them songs. They don't have that talent. So they have no reason to support. That's why you gotta finesse people. You gotta give them something. That's how it works. Like that's why I'm about to be on the giveaway tip too. There's more like fake supporters basically. Like I give y'all some money, I bet y'all go download and go stream and all that.
Yeah, nah, that was heavy.
That's deep, but it's hate too. That's a small thing, like I said, because it's deep, but they don't care. They don't care about it.
The competition be like, it's like he hard, I'm harder. Instead of being like he hard, I'm hard, we'll make a harder song.
Yeah.
Niggas don't do that. Niggas be like, I want to be that guy, but you not that guy. How the fuck is this gonna work?
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Hell yeah. All right, so boom. What about shows, man? You know, what's your take on pay for play?
On the shows?
Yeah.
Like
That's a big controversy, man. Like let me say this, man. A lot of artists, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some artists, they really got a problem with paying. Say if a promoter books Moneybag Yo, and he's selling slots for $1,200. A lot of people have a problem with paying, and then you got other artists that's like, yeah, let me get that slot, and they make the best of it. What's your take on pay for play as far as shows go?
See, with the shows, some people want it more than the other, so a lot of people ain't gonna pay that money even if they got it. And most niggas ain't got that. Like, to be paying no $1,200 to get in there with a celebrity. And they probably don't know nothing about the game either. Like, it can go so many different directions. Like I said, they probably ain't got it, and they probably don't even know why they doing it. Like, they doing it just to do it. Like, they don't got the purpose in their head, like, shit, let me pay this money. It's an investment in myself. They don't look at it like that. I look at it like that. I'm not even big on shows, for real, unless I have a purpose for the show. It's marketing, though. But you gotta know your plan. Don't just do a show. Do a show and give some merch away. Holler at the people. You know, niggas will do a show and pay all that money and go out the back door real quick. Thinking somebody trying to get them or something.
Come on, man.
Like, it's crazy.
Nah, that's real. That's real. I tell artists all the time, like, when they pay for a show, man, you need to have a plan. You need to put on a real show. You know what I'm saying? Leave a real impression on the crowd. You just paid $1,200 to go out there. You should definitely have some merch to throw out. Had some business cards, whatever it is, man, that you can leave with the people. You know what I'm saying?
At least lock in with 20 people, 30 people before you leave. Like, do something, make it count.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely pay that money for them shows. That's why I'm looking into that right now. I got this mixtape.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about Baltimore, the Baltimore rap scene, man. What's your take on the Baltimore rap scene as a whole?
I mean, I come from that. Like, I'm original. Like, I'm past the 30th, so now I've been there. Like, I'm in all the generations. I be with the young niggas, but I come from when people first started rapping. Like, shout out to Comp, shout out to Tay East, shout out to Black Star. Who else, Lou? Don't let me forget niggas that was rapping before. Everybody was rapping. G-Rock, Ball. Like, shout out to the guys like that was doing that thing. Lil Scooter, like they been doing it. Lil Nay, definitely shout out. That's my guy. Shout out to Lil Nay. Like, it was people really working, busting their ass in Baltimore, but they weren't getting nowhere. Like, it was the beginning. And one of the dudes, G-Rock, he started locking in with Kevin Gates and all that type shit. Niggas killed him. Which one? Gorge. He coming.
Purple. Yeah, it's purple.
I don't know, dummy. Don't get me lying. But anyway, like, I like the culture on the rap. It took a lot of people away from focusing on. I shout out my man Comp. He was signed to Def Jam. But like, it took a lot of people away from just being in the streets with nothing to do, no dreams besides basketball and football or whatever they telling you, or your next job here. Most people ain't probably graduate. Like, it's ugly out here.
Yeah.
But it gave people something to do. And there's a lot of talented people in Baltimore. And from back then to now, like, we made it so far. Like I said, we weren't making no money. We wasn't even being seen like that. Like, little by little, certain artists started locking in with celebrities. Lil Scooter, he started locking in. He got seen by, you know, Diddy. Diddy sang that, man. Fucking Shy Glizzy did a song with him. Like, people start branching off, making it. He locked in with Meek Mills. Dude Scholar locked in with Meek Mills, signed. Like, people putting on for the city. Like, people getting deals now. Shorty, he got signed. Roddy Rats got signed to Def Jam. Like, now we public eye. We locked in with the celebrities. My man YG Tech from Park Heights, we gotta shout him out. He putting on. Like, we really getting up there now. If nobody wasn't doing the stuff we did back in the day, we wouldn't be here now. Like, I feel like it's Baltimore's turn right now. If you really about that and you gonna put that money behind yourself, or you already up there and you keep pushing, like, it's all time though. Like, I like the Baltimore rap scene for real. I support it. And I really know a lot of the, like, famous artists from Baltimore, because I used to dance around them or go to the clubs with them, or we just see each other, or we know the same people. Like, they're just regular guys, but they put in that work.
Hell yeah. What you think it's gonna take to get the next? Okay, so we got artists like Los, we got artists like Tate Cobain, we got artists like who else out of Baltimore that's I'm saying like who else that's like major.
Shorty.
Shorty.
He's platinum.
Now that I was gonna say, what I was gonna say is take Shorty for instance. He has the potential to be like national, global type. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this though, because I noticed something like if you listen to him on face value, it's not really a Baltimore type of swag from what I've seen. And he really does a lot of West Coast, a lot of his fans on the West Coast. Do you believe that it takes somebody to kind of not disguise where they from,
right,
but to not represent it too much in the beginning and just be like an overall national artist before you're a Baltimore artist?
No, see, I feel like you can do you. You should be you, because that's the only way you're going to really longevity achieve it. Now, if you want to finesse and use this sound, or like you said, keep it so they don't just be like, this is a Baltimore artist, so he sound like everybody else in Baltimore. Like, you can try to do that, but that's even hard. That's like you acting. Like, see, with Shorty, he been coming like that. He just different. Like, so he ain't had to like act different. He is different.
Right.
He sound like he not from Baltimore. Off top, been sound like that. Niggas don't get wow. We don't do that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's him. That's what's up though. But so you don't. I wouldn't give niggas advice to like follow something just to get away from it. I say don't. Try not to sound like everybody else too. And if you sound like somebody else naturally, it is what it is though. Like if you putting all your energy into your music and all that and it sound good, but you know you sound like the average Baltimore person. I mean, you probably should just think deeper. Listen to some old school music. Get deeper with the music because it's going to send you in another direction. Yeah. Like me, I'm Snoop Likenoova. Like Likenoova, I feel like I'm like no other artist.
As an artist, you should want to stick out anyway, for real. So that's his shit. So if anybody else start saying, wow, like all that shit that he do for real, that's his shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, trying to be like him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got their own little,
yeah.
So that's what you gotta have for real. That's what he bringing to the table. He bring his own style to the table.
Right.
Because I think there's a couple other people that sound like they straight from Baltimore.
Right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So let me ask you. We just ran through the line of artists out of Baltimore, man. If you had an unlimited budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had, say, a label gave you an unlimited budget. Who would you put on? Who would you want to do a feature with?
Like
out of everybody, not just Baltimore artists, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got any artist. It ain't gotta be rap, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a song, you got a budget, boom, like get you a feature, man. Who would you pick?
Shit, there's one person?
Just one.
Yeah.
Or it could be a group. It could be one person or a group.
Dang. I ain't gonna lie, I probably definitely say Wham though. Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
I do Lil Baby, yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
If I was naming a female, I'd say somebody else, but Lil Baby. Like, man, him going to turn up, he don't be missing. Like, everybody turned in with Lil Baby. It's marketing. And I fuck with him as an artist. Like,
Okay.
I had you a Lil Baby joint.
Yeah. All right. Now let me ask you this. Who was your top 5 out of Baltimore?
Dang. Here we go. I was waiting on this, though. And I'm going to tell him straight from the top. Dang.
Not including yourself.
Yeah, not me. Fuck. All right. I got to put Young Moose on there, Mustafa, because I really be listening to his music. I ain't going to say Scooter because he not living. I'm going to say who living. You really be bumping, though. Shit, BC Tay on there. He a new artist, but he one of my favorite artists. I listen to him like every day. I don't even know that, man.
I just talked to that nigga. We supposed to get him up here on the show soon.
I gotta put Lil Roddy on there, Roddy Rex. That's 3 of them. Got 2 more. I can't out people. Can't out them.
2 more. Let's go.
Shorty,
top 5 Baltimore. Shorty, you got
Shorty.
them. Yeah.
All right. No, he ain't one of my favorite artists.
You know, the thing is, like, he don't ain't gotta be somebody you bump. I'm just saying somebody that has been grinding, somebody that has been making an impact, somebody that has moved the needle. You know what I'm saying?
Tech, I definitely fuck with Tech. But see, it's different with Tech, because, like, I love what Tech doing, but, like, we from the same area, me and Tech, like, grew up around each other.
That's like you doing favorites.
That's like my homeboy. No, I didn't favoritism. I'm going off without who I really listen to. Like, and who shining on that list.
I'm telling you.
What I say? I said Shorty, I said Roddy, I said Scholar,
Moose.
I said Moose. Yeah, I can't out them. Like, it's solid, that's what it is. If it was more, I'd put Tech on there, but yeah, that's what it is. Them niggas up there.
Who was the last one?
Scholar, Bobby S. Scholar.
Oh, all right, bet.
Cause he one of the people that really pushing.
Yeah, we just had
You
him
gotta
up
have
there
that
too.
money.
Yeah.
You gotta get that money. You gotta get a budget. Or you gotta do charity. You gotta do whatever you gotta do, yo. Fundraising. If your people got that money or that knowledge, you can get them loans, like credit. Like, you gotta work the system.
Yeah.
As an artist, TMC, one of the hardest on the rise right now.
Oh yeah, I mess with a lot of artists.
Yeah, man. All right, bet. Let me ask you to a more current topic. Let me ask y'all this. We just seen Thug get out. We just saw Dirk go in. We just seen Diddy go in. We just see just all kind of craziness. What's up, man? Talk to me about artists catching these major cases. What do you think this is about? They got millions of dollars. They got fame, fortune. They got everything they want. Tell me what you think this is about. Why do niggas with money somehow fuck it up?
Well, off top, like, when they fuck it up, I think they don't know how to separate themselves from, like, the business and the eyes that they in now and their regular self. All they peoples, all they label, all they friends, all they mama and them, they girls, the gang, if it's a gang, like, they don't know how to separate it. They ain't treating it like every text message, every conversation is, like, important. Like, you don't know who listening, you don't know who gonna talk. Even making them songs, you don't know what's gonna be used against you in the court of law. Like, then I think it get deeper. I think people getting too much money. Like, they out their tax bracket as black men. Like, it's getting powerful out here. It's a lot of black men with money. Like, they be getting into the stuff they shouldn't be getting into. They be getting into buying the football teams, buying the news, buying too much land. Like, I don't think them Jews and them other people that's really running stuff like that, yo. And if you don't play ball and you out here hurting people and stuff, it's a perfect reason to knock you off the list. It's easy. In public, too. Tell the whole public you're a murderer, you're a gang member, you're a drug lord. Like, they like that. They kill your whole image. Look what they did to Diddy. Like, I don't know what's up with Diddy, but I know he a pawn. Diddy's a pawn. They use that man. And you seen the stuff he getting into. Like, they ain't like him on that network on YouTube, because YouTube is the new thing now on YouTube, like gold. And he was basically like owning Revolt Network, Revolt TV. You see where he at now? Get him out of there. Just like Bill Cosby. He was getting his hands into too much stuff. And Michael Jackson. Like, all these guys got their hands into the wrong shit. They wasn't fucking with it. Who was NBC with Bill Cosby? They wasn't letting him do that. Like, this shit bigger than niggas think. They don't give a fuck about who drop no pill and nobody drink. That's the crazy part about all this shit. They don't care. They don't care about you selling that or you got this man hit. Definitely if it's a black man, they don't care about that. It's deeper than that. You ain't paying them taxes. You ain't paying them right people. You ain't listening. Right. You ain't trying to be no puppet. You getting too big. Get them out of there.
Yeah. All right, so we seen Dirk's case, right? Now, let me ask you, do you think this is a case of self-snitching? Do you think his lyrics are going to harm him in court?
I think they're going to bring the lyrics up, but I don't think they're going to harm him. I think it come down to if they got flight itineraries booked and text messages, or if that dude really wore that wire and he's saying the wrong shit. Like, yeah, you did that. If he really talking about it, that's what it's going to come down to. The music lyrics, that's a scare tactic for real. Like, honestly, they know wherever you saying it in plain words and say, yes, I mean it, and all that, sign your name on the beat. Like, that could be made up. It's music. Music is, like, past tense or, like, some feelings of, or some shit you sing. Like, I wouldn't say it's, like, really evidence. Like, they say what they say by the, what is it, by law? They got to find you guilty.
Without a reasonable doubt?
Yeah, no reasonable doubt. and there's too much reasonable doubt in rap and any type of music. But he hot though. Like saying the shit he said and the shit that's going on, he said plain as day. But that don't mean he did it. He ain't had to do it.
Right.
His mans could have did it, but he ain't about to talk about that. I don't feel like he had to talk though for that to happen. But we gonna see.
Yeah.
But they said he was on the way.
He tried to change his life and he turned to a Muslim.
You think the feds you think that because we saw him we saw Dirk start to clean his image up around last year. He dropped the joint with J. Cole. We saw him doing a lot of the Muslim activities. You think he knew the feds was on him? Did they come knock on his door, tap on his shoulder? What you think, man?
I don't think he tapped on his shoulder, but he definitely got enough money for somebody to tell him. But as a person like him, you always think they coming.
Yeah.
Like, I be chilling. I think people coming every day. You gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully his rich ass was smart enough to be ready. Like, you supposed to be super ready. You got a lot of time on your hands. Like, you make music about yourself. Like, you good. Like, I know you busy a little bit, but you should be like, all right, he should hit the fan. I know he had a backup plan. Ain't no way.
Yeah. Indeed. All right, man. So 2025 coming up, man. What we doing? What can we expect from Snoop Likenoova?
You gonna expect that Planet X2, dropping that on him. I've been doing videos like two a month or one a month.
Definitely
like,
been
I'm pushing.
working.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Keep dropping them videos. Man, the guys we dropping. Man, that's my brother right here, Loso. We dropping. Shoes we dropping. Like, we got a lot of shit going on. I'm trying to make it so though everybody had that knowledge about the music game and everybody working. And not just working for nothing like I was doing back in the day when I actually did it and started to blow up. Like, now I know how I make the money. Like, I'm gonna make sure everybody know how I make the money, everybody know how I make their profiles look. Like, we just gonna be working and try, like, make it somewhere. We gonna be sending shit to the labels. We gonna be listening to the labels if they wanna get us. Hopefully we go up one day. We trying to go viral at this point.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause that's what they want. They want you to do them numbers. So I'm gonna keep putting this money behind it, keep working. Like, I'm gonna drop that project. I know I'm gonna drop another project too at the Likenoova Planet X Part 2. I'm gonna drop The Invasion. So that's gonna be Snoop Likenoova The Invasion. That's gonna separate from the campaign.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely get that. Planet X is already out. Snoop Likenoova Planet X, man, get that.
Hell yeah. Outside of music, is any other things you want to get into, acting or any other business ventures you got going on?
Oh, I already did a Hollywood film, Guns and Grams.
Okay.
I did that joint with my man Larry Durr. That's one of my homeboys that really got into acting heavy. He was on The Wire.
Okay.
So he got himself together and linked up with some of them guys and pushed the script to Omar Gooden, Cuba Gooden brother.
Okay.
And he ain't answer him at first, but then he hit him back and took the script and got his Hollywood people on it. Did the film, we did the film. I'm in there, my song Jug in the movie, Young Moose in that movie, that song's in there. I'm dancing to Young Moose Dum Dum in the movie, dancing to my song Jug. Like, it was a big thing for real. And I seen the movie, and my favorite movie, White Marsh in Baltimore, like, it was big for real.
That's dope.
But they took the project back to make it look better, and they doing a TV series while they waiting on that. So, like, the movie ain't available for everybody right now. They gonna re-drop it, it's gonna be crazy. But they doing a show now, it's called Guns and Grams, The Pizza Shop. They doing it in Baltimore, New York. It's like the Sicilians going to war with the Baltimore drug lords. It's big. And hella dudes out The Wire on there. But the joint I did, Pinky was in there Friday, Clifton Powell. He was in that joint.
Nice.
The other Sneak was in there, you know, Felicia Pearson.
Yeah.
She was in that joint. Like I said, hella dudes out The Wire. Like, it was a big thing, yo. It's crazy as shit that my song was on there and I was in the movie. That's what I'm saying. I went from dropping Jug to being in the movie. Like, I was supposed to keep going up. Like, but I'm still here. And I got, like, some new motivation for this shit.
Yeah. How you come up on the movie situation?
How I come up on it?
Yeah.
Cause I already I knew the boy Larry Durr already.
Okay.
Like, he was out where we be at for real. And he heard my song one day. We was chilling. He was like, "Fuck with that song. Like, I don't need to put this in my movie," cause he wrote the movie a long time ago and finally put it together. So he said that, and he said I could be in it too. So fast forward, he told me come shoot, and I came to Baltimore, shot my scenes, some good scenes too, like crazy scenes. Like I said, I'm in there dancing with a girl in the club and some more stuff,
Nice.
crazy stuff. had to check somebody out dramatically, like on Smokey or Friday type shit. Like,
Yeah.
I got shot and all that. Like, it was crazy. But it was acting on the spot. I ain't get to go to acting school, none of that. And that's probably something I'm going to get into, though.
Yeah.
And I want to shoot my own films. Like, that's what I want to do. I already got a film wrote, and I want to work on another film to get me and the guys in. That's another form of marketing. Yeah. And that's something we can leave here if something happened I want us or something one day. Like, all this shit count. That's why I'm not going to stop doing this, though. Because this shit forever.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hey, man, listen, it's a million, if not more, artists
that's crazy.
Trying to come up, right? What advice would you give to upcoming artists trying to make their way in the industry?
Shit, you gotta take that first step. I don't know how I feel to take that first step no more, but you gotta put yourself out there. Hopefully you got somebody teaching you the game. Like, if you don't know the game, that's where you should start at, learn the game. Hopefully you don't get finessed, though. There's a lot of finesses out here. But try to learn the music industry. Pay attention to all other artists. That's how I did it at first before I really knew. Like, I'm looking at the celebrities, how they got their Instagram set up, how they bio set up, how many pictures they got posted. All that shit count. But there's so much information out here now to come up, like on YouTube or IG or any streaming. Like, just follow it and don't play with it. Like I said, do that in person. Hit your DMs, hit them people. And try to drop some good music, because if your music ain't good, if you wouldn't listen to your music, or you do a survey with some of your people and they all say you ass, you might as well quit, though. You might as well just leave it alone, or try singing if it don't work, like something like, or try to be funny, make comedy rap, like you can figure something out. Like, there's a lot of audiences out here.
Yeah, no, that's good advice, man. Yeah, tell the people where they can find you, man.
Shit. Snoop Likenoova everywhere, man. Literally everywhere. But definitely tap into the Instagram, because you're going to get the information about everything. Spotify, Apple Music. Definitely the YouTube. Get that Likenoova YouTube. I had to make a fucking brand new YouTube. I done lost over 1,000 subscribers. I got less than 100 subscribers right now. Just so pay attention to this day. But my shit doing like basically 1,000 on a views tip.
Nice.
With less than 100 followers. But I had to do this because I had to link my artist page with my YouTube. That was the problem. Yep. They wouldn't let me do it with my old YouTube because I posted too much other content on there. So I had to start from scratch. Like, when we just started rocking out again, like, that's when I did a new YouTube. And it's just still going up.
Hell yeah.
Way back from square one. That's like no other TV. That shit got like 600 subscribers. But I can't post on there with the shit now, you know? But yeah, definitely tap in anywhere. Snoop Likenoova. Likenoova. Other.
Yes, indeed. Hey, is anything else you want to plug?
I want shout out the Baltimore city, you know, Park Heights, West Side. Prayers to everybody with cancer. Shout out to everybody that beat cancer, because I had cancer when I was little. Like, long story short, I was 9, had pain in my leg, ended up getting an x-ray, was on chemo for like 3 years straight. Battling that, and I was in the hood. I was thugging. I can't even tell you about some of the stuff I was doing during this time, but I survived it. And I feel like I'm somebody that can talk to the people and be like, you can survive and you can get through it, and you can be like me. Like, I do so much shit. Like, I'm into massage therapy and all that. Like, there's so much shit I got into. I went bald. Like, I got hair, I've been had hair. Like people died. And my advice, if anybody fighting cancer right now, like, just don't think you're gonna die. Don't look at the sickness. Like, cause you can survive. You just gotta have a good mental and believe. I don't know, like, some shit ain't curable, unfortunately. But if you keep your head in a good place, you got some good people in your life, like, get you some food and shit like that, cause that hospital food trash. Don't eat that shit, cause that shit gonna make you feel like you gonna go anyway, real shit. But yeah, I wanna speak to the cancer people one day for sure. Definitely if I blow up.
That's dope.
I want to get into that, though, organizations and all that. I never really talked about it like that because I felt like I didn't want to be no clout chaser. Like, oh, yeah, you had cancer. But I am a cancer advocate, though. Like, big survivor. And that's another reason why I'm like no other. Because you don't know too many niggas that had cancer and then started dancing. Like, my leg is half fucked up, but I don't move like it. I don't really walk like it. And I can dance my ass off. Like, this shit was motivational. I was out there thugging, whipping niggas' ass, robbing, all kinds of shit. Like, after cancer. That's where like no other shit come from. Niggas did not go through the shit I went through. Like, by myself. I never called on no gang, none of that. Like, I was thugging by myself. Like, whoever look at me and think they know something about me, like, that's what I came from. Like, beating cancer. Fuck a bitch ass nigga. Like, I beat cancer. Like, shout out to God.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hey, look, man, we glad you came through. Big shout out to you, man. Everything you got going on. We definitely gonna tap back in. And we out, man.
All right, long live Pete, man. My father. Snoop Likenoova.